Hey there, Parkinson's Warriors. This is Nick, and I am here today to tell you about something that I learned from a couple of Parkinson's friends of mine from Lit Within, the Parkinson's Sex Kit from the APDA. That's right, the Parkinson's Sex Kit. We'll get into that. I have it right here. It's pretty amazing. We're going to do a little bit of an unboxing and find out what's inside, but I want to tell you that today's episode is brought to you by the Parkinson's Warriors book. So this is written by me. It's called Parkinson's Warrior, Fighting Back and Taking Control. It's sold thousands of copies and lots of good reviews, 4.5 I think or more on Amazon. I'll leave the link down in the description so you can buy it if you're so interested. So let's get into the box. So the box is really interesting. So it says on the front here, get it on. And so they call it ParkinSex, which is a clever kind of way to say Parkinson's sex. Obviously, sex for people with Parkinson's. Now, the team over at Lit Within, which I found out about this from, they are two people, a couple, recently married. So it would make sense for them to get the ParkinSex kit. But I think it's good for anyone because sex is a normal part of life and it shouldn't be going away just because you have Parkinson's. At least that's my thought, yeah. So this is from the APDA, American Parkinson's Disease Association. I saw it on the Lit Within channel and I called them and I said, I want the ParkinSex kit. And the person that was on the end was like, well, let me look it up. And they basically saw what I saw on the website, which was sign up and we'll try to get to you at some point. So I signed up about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and this just came in the mail a couple of days ago. So I'm excited to see what's inside and see if people with Parkinson's can have sex. And if it's special, if it's different, or special requirements, right? I'm sure there are. Let's go ahead and open this up. So first thing I do, APDA, American Parkinson's Disease Association, right there. Very nice branding. This looks like almost like an Apple box, like I'm unboxing like a new laptop or something. It's very cool. This is ParkinSex, get it on. Welcome to therapy. Unlike any you've tried before, inside ParkinSex, let's get it on. So kind of interesting to see the branding here, more of the APDA branding on the bottom left, and a few things in here. Let's go ahead and take a look one by one to see what's in here. Okay, so communication is key, don't hold back. We'd love to hear your thoughts as one of the first recipients of ParkinSex. Thank you very much. Your feedback is critical to helping us improve this kit. Please scan the QR code, access the survey, and let us know what you think. Okay, there you go. There's that. ParkinSex, get it on. This is really cool. It looks really cool in terms of the branding, in terms of like these the same colors: white, black, green. The APDA green. So it's a Kelly green. So it's really cool. It looks really like what you're getting here is like a cool young person's item. It makes you feel young, maybe makes you feel cool, maybe makes you feel like before you had Parkinson's. So I think it's really good in terms of the way it's branded. This is the ParkinSex book it has here, and this says that it is the various ways you can use the ParkinSex toys. So it has images, text. Looks like everything is PG-13 or PG, so you wouldn't have to worry about this like falling into the hands of a child or something. I think it's fine. So I'm gonna look at this more a little bit later, but this is cool because I guess it's kind of manual to everything that's included in the box. So if you have any questions, you can probably refer to this and they'll have answers. You'll be like, oh, what's this feather? Because the feather in here. Okay. I'm betting the feather is because we as Parkinson's people, we like a gentle touch, or we sometimes can't feel like the more gross muscle action of a touch. So a light touch with a feather, I think, definitely has sensitivity to my arm. So I think it's kind of cool because it's like especially made for us. And also, if I want to put this on my wife, this is also something that I don't have to worry about tremor or anything. It's just a feather. good for both people. Yeah, cool. So that's the feather in there. It's got a blind shade or blinders. I don't know what these are for. I guess if you're blinded, then you have more of a sensation on your body because your feelings and your senses actually go towards different parts of your body. So if you're not hearing, or I'm sorry, if you're not seeing something, then definitely you'll feel more sensation in your arm or a surprise tickle or something. So that's kind of cool. It's clever. And there's a few little bags in here. This one little bag, it's got net stockings here, and what does it say? It says it is something or other. It doesn't really want to say what it is. I'm sure it's in the book somewhere, but it doesn't say on the item itself what it is. But it does say the ingredients. It says jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, virgin coconut oil, and vitamin E. So it's some sort of oil-based, container, liquid. I don't know. Maybe, we'll find out. There's another one in here. Looks like a candle. Candle's kind of cool. Candle for the sense of smell, right? Like a lot of us probably can't smell as well, but this is probably a candle that will. It's a scented candle, jasmine. Cool. So yeah, so this is something that is for smell, I guess, for the sense of smell. You sensing a thing here? Eliminate or accentuate certain senses, I think it is, right? So this is touch, this is smell, this is sight, this might be also touch or smell or maybe taste, I don't know, depends. So a lot of different senses are being accentuated or limited so that you have more of a feeling. This is the sense I get. I don't know, I could be wrong. What is this? This looks like some sort of ball. It's like hard. You know what? This is probably a bath bomb. One of those things you put into the bath so that you could actually get those senses going, or the smell and the bubbles and all that stuff. So if you have like a bath or a jacuzzi or something, you just throw one of these in there and just like whoosh, it's probably relaxing. Yeah, it smells kind of relaxing. So again, for your senses, this is very cool. And then last but not least, the very final thing that looks like it is in this box are some pebbles or rocks. Looks like 4 pebbles in here. Maybe these could be for touch as well. Maybe you can heat these up in the microwave or something. And I'm sure the book has all that information in it, but what I'm guessing is that you could probably heat these up and put these on your partner's back or on their arms, and you get that sensation of the heat. That's what I'm guessing. So you can see that there's a place for everything in this box, and it looks like we opened the box all the way, so there's nothing else left in here. Let's see what it says. This is part of the box. Yeah. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. The Parkinson's ParkinSex Guide to Intimacy. Right? So the question I posited at the beginning was, can someone with Parkinson's have sex? Or at least, can someone with Parkinson's feel that intimacy with someone else that maybe they used to or maybe is different now? And I think that based on what I've seen in this box, I would say the answer is yes. Yes, because I think that it's really well thought out. I think that they put in the candle, and the bath bomb, and the oils, essential oils of some sort, and the pebbles, along with the blindfold, along with the feather, and the book. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will get a lot of benefit from this, right? People with Parkinson's complain that intimacy is too different, and sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes people who are caregivers complain also that it's Sex isn't there like it used to be. But it's not all about sex per se, right? I mean, it's about intimacy. So I think that this book really, this kit really focuses in on intimacy, and not just sex, but it could be, a touch, a smell, some sort of taste, maybe. I don't know. But I think it's really cool. I think that if they give this away more broadly, people would order it, people would get it, and so I recommend going to the APDA's website. I'll leave a link down in the description of this video so that you can get your own ParkinSex kit. And as usual, if you have any questions, you can always email me. You can message me. I answer all messages that are on the comments here and on YouTube. And just as a reminder, also, I have some cool information about my own journey with Parkinson's in my Parkinson's book, and so I highly recommend picking this up as well if you get a chance. That's it, and if you have any comments, let me know. Subscribe, like, blah 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 blah, whatever, or don't. Thanks. Have a good day.